Death Valley Clemson Memorial Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Clemson Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Death Valley, the tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So the Condors' offense will be first on the attack. And here comes the sophomore running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On the option. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Condors will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Tigers' offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. Running inside, it's Haynes. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They go right back to it. Picks up the first down. Here's a little room there. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy from us.
the option look. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions, a big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. The handoff to Johnson. He's going to be stopped a yard or 2 short of the 20. It'll bring up 4th down and decision time.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass, and here's the running back. He breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football, and they make the tackle short of the 1st down marker, but there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football. But when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback will keep it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Here comes the heat. Escape. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Spins away from the defender. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes a catch. Wants to make a move upfield. turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The run inside. It's Davidson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive team.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to...
Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again. Max going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up at the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Could be an alley. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels.
Oh, he's got some space.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the move. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I think everybody wants to go for it in this situation, but you got to actually do it, and you got to be comfortable with the consequences if you miss this. Obviously, he was. Conversion's good. Nothing to write home about. No fans upset. Everybody happy. All right.
Scanning the field, it's Denson. That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Condors will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Looking downfield on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Might have a chance. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Johnson. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Steps away. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looks as if he's going to run it. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6.
It's It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
3rd and 6 yards to go. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And it'll be the Condors line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering passes.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the 1st half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Powers through the defender. Showing off the arms. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's right. Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Condors want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Avoids pressure. But now he's swallowed up and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And it'll be the Condors will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Finds a little space. Breaks the tackle. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
There's some room. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Davidson. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Here comes the option. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Off play action. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's right. Grabbed over the middle. It's Garrison.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He breaks a tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Condors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This one will be a 45. Oh, it's blocked. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means
he lofted high and deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge. Knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Keeps it on the option. The give to the tailback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
How about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The play action fake. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Running inside. It's Davidson. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Denson. Bringing the heat. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The give on the inside. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the off. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Another incompletion on third down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense in press coverage. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete.
Maybe a crease. The 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he added the extra point. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll give it on the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try